So we again Nenia, Nasebudo, Rewa sitting in moon, Nafatu, Abba. We again Nenio, Nasebudo, Rewa sitting in moon, Nafatu, Abba. Nana go fondo, Eluoji, Nana go fondo, Eluoji, Nana go fondo, Eluoji.
Your responses is weak. Kugulu. 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 Brother Chairman, Your Excellency, the running mate, colleague members of Parliament, overseas chapters, once again I thank you very much. I was just told to step in myself and Kamara Dean, so I've managed to scribble some few things down to share with you. And I'm also to compliment what Kamara has just done. And the task simply is about winning 2016 elections. Ladies and gentlemen, we are hungry for power. The adrenaline in us as young men, I can see my good brother, Kofi Adoye, far at the back. The patriots. Where we have reached, we have no excuse to give the people of this country. The days of Supreme Court is over. The days of complaints are over. The people of this country will never forgive NPP. Therefore, to win power, for me, and all of you present here, what is important is total unity. I walk through my constituency and an old woman will tell you, why are you fighting? It looks as if there's a spell on us. You don't know what is happening. If we can win this election, which I'm hopeful, and all of us gathered here are confident of winning, if we don't tackle that unity angle. There are people in our party who have made a stock in trade. Another dear man by a president. Another said Allah. Inshallah. Anybody who dares will sacrifice you. Amen. I dare. Amen. As an opposition MP, I'm struggling. You go and hit the wall, bam, then you come back. If Nanado is the president, I can walk to his bedroom, and anything I need in Tema East will be given to the people. These are the hard facts. So those of us who want to make this project to succeed, you better join the winning team. It is not negotiable. You have no excuse. Because they warn me, if you don't win the power, you better put papa. That's all. Please don't laugh. Never laugh. I'm not seriously. If I tell you what I'm going to in Tema East, they tell me straight on my face. Titus Glover, if you don't win us the power, so I have this at the back of my mind, that wherever there are problems of disunity, we need to tackle it. And I believe that that is going to be the bedrock to give us that power. And I believe that everybody must come on board to support at the police station to make sure we win that power. Brother Chairman, effective planning and organization. Elections are won at the polling station. We all know that. Majority of our police station executives are lazy. These are hard facts. They are only interested in parliamentary primaries and presidential primaries, where they are going to share goodies. You're going to give some TNT, and they want more parliamentary candidates to come and contest for the primaries, so that they can take here and take here and take there. But as to the delivery working, they sit in their house. They don't do the work. It's only few people who have taken the work onto themselves. And I'm happy my colleagues are here, the PCs are also here. To get this power, polling station executives must be made to work. And I've told them before I came, we'll not wait for you. And you might not even we'll move on. We'll look for people who don't have any positions, who are ready, battle ready for power in 2016. We'll not wait for you. Konogokaya, a human want to hear. Oh, yes, one, not to the tree, no kasakasa. To get us the power, our polling station executives must be working. Everything is on the neck of the MPs. And you PCs, you are coming, you see how it is. It is not easy. Brother Chairman, the security of the ballot is so crucial. It is before, during, and I'm happy our presidential running mate has started the battle. We don't wait till polls day before we complain. And now that they've come up with this investigation about those ECOWAS members on our register, we have started making noise about it. And we need a radical action. Yes. Because Mama is the president of ECOWAS. If 76,286 are on our register, it's so serious. They've not finished with Cote d'Ivoire and Burkina Faso. Only Togo. I was in Canada. I went through the web, the Ghana web, and Hanatete. This is easy to use. We made a complaint to the Electoral Commission, not to NDC government or NDC party. Hanatete can call Yisi in Togo to find out how we are. Can you imagine? Hello? Can you imagine?
We can't.
So the security of the ballot to enable us to win this power, what we have started now, prosecuting the register in itself, is a win. About 60% of the battle. And if we succeed to clean the register, whether it is new or we clean one of those foreigners, is about 50-60% of the work that we have done. And we need to commend Dr. Baumia and his team for the job that they have done. This is serious thinking minds. When I see that I do I cry every day, it energizes me that we need to do something for this country. It is doable, and we can do it. I'm saying security of the ballots before, during, and even on collation day. There are some pieces, I don't know how they do it in other constituencies, but in Tema East, they counted the presidential vote first before coming to the parliamentary one. But in some constituencies, they'll do the parliamentary one and the presidential follows. And I'm told some people, when they win, that's it. So we need to be very careful to make sure that whichever way they will start the coalition first, you need to be there, because you cannot be an orphan. You cannot succeed as an MP if you don't have a president. So at the coalition center, that is where they do the magic. And I came here with my brother from Poma Sarakoto. Please let them acknowledge you. He came to Tema 3 months. He left US 3 months to stay in Tema East. He brought his laptop and my campaign manager with the Excel, and they collected everything. Tema East, I nearly lost. Thank you. And you know what happened? At one of the polling stations, dog, I had 187, and they turned it 178. He saw it. I had 187, but they made it 178. Because we have all the data, the information, he has keyed everything. So he was monitoring. So when he got, I said, please hold on. What did you say? He said 170. He said no, it's 187. So they have to pull. The NDC brought their copy, we also brought a copy, and it was there. Titus Glover 1. So they have to add 9 to make up. That is effective monitoring. Brother Chairman, NPP always have the message. In 2012, we are one of the best campaign messages. I.e. free SHS, and it sold so well. Today, they have plagiarized it and look at whether they want to do or not to do. And one another brought that idea, that vision of the Northern Development Fund. I recall when John Mama was then the running mate, and he said Nanado and NPP should go and look for money to pay our debt at VRA. Today they are owing VRA millions of dollars, buying the light crude oil to power the thermal plant. He's not doing it. So message, it will be Papa. We must continue on the message that we have, and that will win us the power. Brother Chama, we need collaboration of other political parties. In 2000, we did it. We can't win on our own strength. And I've shared something with Doc in confidence with, I don't want to bring it up here. That when we go back, we need to make sure we enforce it in our constituencies. Even it means that in CPP and PNC, they are not active in our constituencies. NPP people can even give them people to take positions. We need that collaboration to enable us with this power. If we do that, at least we'll have one leg in the Jubilee House. In terms of resources, we are not going to allow where many people we're going to be like negotiators directly with PCs for them to work. Because the work itself is on the PCs and other police stations. We're not going to allow any other man to come in between us. So whoever is going to be made in charge of logistics, we have a lot of things. We don't want to repeat the mistakes of the past. Kamadi has hinted on that. When you go to people's homes, you will see 22 another station in your house. You will see bicycles. You will see motorcycles. In the lane. In the lane. You want that? Google. Marketability of the candidate is also important. Some PCs want to market themselves more than the presidential candidate. You need to market the presidential candidate as well. Oh, that's something we do is to go and market ourselves, then we'll come back. And you cannot win election without your presidential candidate. So I will urge all of us, whenever we are campaigning, we campaign more on the presidential candidates than the MP is a plus. We must involve everybody. Depending on the dynamics in the constituency, you have a separate message and what you think is good for them, and you give it to them. And I believe that, Brother Chairman, Your Excellency, if you are able to put these things in practice with party unity and cohesion, effective planning and organization, security of the balance, before, during, good message, collaboration with other political parties, resources, and the marketability of both the presidential and the parliamentary, NPP will surely win power come 2016. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
First of all, I need to commend the organizers because it was hosted by the New York chapter in support of the entire US branch. And I think that the organization of the whole program is a success. And looking at the individual topics that were given out and handled by people, including myself, is very good. For example, the general theme is about repositioning the party for 2016 victory. It's a topic or a theme that is pregnant with a lot of work to be done. By so doing, we want to look at the unity of the party and its cohesion. Because one thing that could really propel us to victory is about total unity. Because sometimes when you walk through my constituency, ordinary man on the street, old women and men, young, professionals, hustlers, even my own daughter, Nanyoko, will tell me, Daddy, why are you fighting like that? You say you want to rule the people of this country and you cannot unite for simple reason. It's a bother to all of us. So I think that as a party ready for power, all we need to do is that we need to come together and prosecute the agenda of 2016, because our opponent is the NDC, and not to spend our adrenaline among ourselves. And again, we also look at how we can police the balance. In doing so, the work that the party has started to challenge the electoral register is very key. It's about 50% of the work done. And we need to succeed radically to let the EC and the NDC and the Jomama knows that he cannot run this country with votes from ECOWAS countries. And it's established that 76,286 Togolese have their names on a register. And we're going to take them out. They are here to bring that of Burkina Faso and that of Ivory Coast. So we need to look at this thing before, during, and even at the day of coalition. It's very, very important.
So we are